This is what TripAdvisor, Airbnb, Google reviews, all of these things are based on, social proof. And researchers have even put a statistic to it. So I think it was the University of Pennsylvania recently did some studies, and they found that if 25% of a group acts in a certain way, the rest of the group will follow. 25% is about that tipping point. So if 25% of you get up and leave now, I'm going to be talking to myself. Or, more likely, I'm going to follow. Because we think other people know better. So we think, oh, that 25%, they must have heard a fire alarm, or they must have seen the schedule and know that she's talking too long, or they must have decided this is rubbish, so it must be rubbish, so I'm going to leave as well. We put our trust in a good number of other people behaving in a certain way, thinking, good enough for them, good enough for me. Think for a minute about social proof and cybersecurity. Because when I look at a lot of cybersecurity messages, what I see is us shooting ourselves in the foot. For example, we try and do awareness raising where we tell everyone how many bad passwords there are out there on the internet. And we think we're scaring people into looking and saying, what? There's that many people using password 1 as a password? That's ridiculous. Instead, according to social proof, what we're doing is we're saying, everyone else is using a terrible password, so you don't need to worry about it. So people hear this message, they hear the fact that there's loads of people using weak passwords out there, and they think, sweet, I'm fine. Everyone else is using a bad password. There's no need for me to change either. So how can we use social proof to our advantage? Well, if you're in an organization that does phishing simulations, perhaps you communicate the rate of people that click on the link. So most communications go along the lines of, we did a phishing simulation and 20% of people clicked the link. That's really bad. Do better next time. According to social proof, we would be way more effective if we said, we did a phishing simulation. 80% of people did not click the link. That is fantastic.